All right, how's it going, guys? Today is September 15th in New York session. This is my first trade back. It feels like forever. It's been since last Wednesday that I took a trade. The end of last week's price action was so bad and so range bound, just terrible on the daily time frame, terrible on the 4 hour, 1 hour. And whenever there's an end of the week consolidation, it usually sets up to be a great Monday to Wednesday distribution. So today, with an open mind, I was looking for buy continuations. And that's pretty much exactly what I got. It was really, really awesome. The daily time frame here is not my favorite. It has multiple inside bar closures, daily bias failing, and just overall it just felt like last week the market was not going my way at the end of the week. Like I was really confident in my read, my analysis, and price would pretty much do like the opposite. And that's how I know I just need to sit on my hands and wait for clarity. And honestly, patience has saved me a lot of times just waiting for that clarity. So yeah, obviously end of last week was not tradable for me. And something I noticed today that made it tradable and a fresh start to this week was that whenever we have a doji candle close or like these inside bar closures, I really want to see price take out a high or a low. Okay, so here you can see we had this previous daily candle right here, and it closed inside, of course, on Friday. And price came down, took out Friday's low, which was previous daily low. So this looked like a really nice sweep of previous daily low, and we continuously closed higher within the range, which is why I started to look to target previous daily high, right? So I was looking for that continuation up towards previous daily high. Obviously, right now, gold is extremely bullish. No question about that, right? We're re-breaking highs, all-time highs, and just, having these really big breakout volume moves. So direction was clear there, but I need to find a way to get in. You might be able to see it better here on the 4 hour. So this was last week, right? Consolidation on the 4 hour time frame. And when price came down, took out Friday's low, which was previous daily low, we actually closed bullish A2 back above within the range. So let's talk about this candle here. This is the candle I was trading, and I noticed that price closed bullish A2 above on the 4 hour time frame and as well as the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so we previously kind of had this consolidation range just before, this breakout that we had during New York. And I was just looking at how price was closing above the last lower highs. So price had formed a low and then a lower high here, and then a higher low, right? So that's like market structure starting to shift, where price it came down, created that low, and we continuously closed higher. Not only did we close above this last lower high, but we also closed above this old lower high. So this is also confirming new market structure shift where price is continuously closing higher there. And that's where I get my bullish 1 hour A2 and my bullish 4 hour A2. You might be able to see it better here on the 30-minute. Actually, it's pretty much across all time frames. We had this really big volume candle, closed above the lower high, higher low. So that's where I got my confluence to buy in New York session. And that's why you see the A2 to the left here. I always just mark up the higher time frame like that. All right, so let's talk about entry, okay? Dropping down to where the new 4 hour candle opened, right? We talked about how it was an A2 close above the range on the 1 hour, 30-minute. So this is the new higher time frame candle here. Price pulls back, creating a bottom wick first, which is what I want to see. I always want to see price pull back first, possibly taking out these lows and then continuing higher, because that is the open, low, high, and then the close. And this is a bullish type of candle formation, right? So price is coming down here. I personally wanted to see a bullish 5-minute or a bullish 15-minute. So I waited for the 15-minute close. It just ended up working out like that. The 5-minute closed bearish on the first 5 minutes. So obviously there's no entry there for me. That's why I didn't take this 1-minute close. 5-minute was closing bearish. Price comes down and actually takes out this low on the 5-minute. It wasn't a requirement, but it is really nice just to see like price come down and take out a low before closing higher. And this was the next 5 minute to close. So I really like this 5 minute close since it came down, swept the low, and then potentially was going to close A2 above. Here we go. All right. So the 5 minute closed bullish A2 there, as you can see, bullish A2. And so now I'm just looking for price to close back bullish on the 1 minute. I'm looking for a bullish 1 minute close. Pulling back, that's fine. Let price do its thing. All right, so as you can see here, this 5 minute was at the 5 minute flip. So it was a 5 minute A2 and a 5 minute flip. We came down, created that bottom wick for the 5 minute, and then the 1 minute closed bullish here. So that's exactly what I was looking for. 15 minute was still bearish, but it pretty much closed inside, and we came down, take out the lows. So I wasn't too worried about this 15 minute. I would say it's not applicable to this entry here though. Mostly influenced by the 5 minute and then the higher time frame flip here, where we've came down, created that bottom wick on the 30 minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour, and price is about to flip here on the higher time frame. And yeah, this candle was crazy. It just pushed all in one go, and that was 1.8R, 34 pips with an 18 pip risk. So really clear direction here on the higher time frame. Price just flipped, right? Lots of good volume, 5 minute confirmation, and then the 1 minute confirmation here. So I'll write down my entry. It was a 1 minute close, right? Typical stuff every day, same thing. Really is the same thing every day. We have a 5 minute A2 plus flip. Okay. And we have, I'll remove that, it looks messy. And then we also have the higher time frame flip. Higher time frame flip. And 4 hour A2, 1 hour A2, 30 minute A2. Crazy. And also daily bias. Oops. Equals previous daily high. So that was the setup here. Really clear direction. I'd say there's so many confluences here. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 confluences towards this trade. And I'd say the only thing that was not a confluence in this trade was the 15 minute. I could have held towards previous daily high, but honestly, this candle was such a crazy breakout that I decided to close, which was also at a 30-minute level here. It was an area I wanted to manage my trade at, but after seeing this big candle, first win of the week, I think just like the buildup of not having a trade last week, I just closed. It's really nice to start off the week with a win. Yeah. Hope this trade recap helped you guys better understand this trade today. And I love seeing you guys take the same trades as me. It's so cool. If anyone has any questions, as always, just message me here, and I'll see you guys on the next trade recap.